Welcome, everybody, to the Resourceful Vet Podcast. I'm your host, Taylor Wilson, and today we have David here to talk to you about the Patriot Group and who the Patriot Group's for. Without further ado, I'd love to introduce David. David, thank you for being here today.
Hey, Taylor. Hey, thanks for having me. Yeah, a little bit about me. Corps veteran, did active and reserve, and then kind of went into corporate world, started a couple companies, and then in 2012 started the Patriot Group, which is a professional recruiting company. Do a lot of executive and other professional placements. Love to help veterans all the time, whether it's for one of my clients or just one-on-one, helping them with resumes or anything else that I can do. And probably just like yourself, like to network with other veterans to help them with their transition or anything else. But it's mostly around finding great opportunities, their next great career. So that's kind of it in a kind of a quick nutshell. But yeah, thanks for having me on today.
Yeah, thank you. So I was going to ask you too, is it just for veterans or is it veterans and spouses?
Well, my company, even though it's called the Patriot Group, I'm a veteran myself. We help all candidates find positions. So it's open to whoever. But anyone who's a veteran or connected to a veteran community, if you will, like spouses or anyone as part of a veteran family, whatever I can to help them out, I definitely do. But my company is, places all types of people, not only transition military veterans who've been out for a while in the workforce or civilians. We place, all people from all backgrounds.
Nice. Why did you start the Patriot Group?
I was dealing with, with another company did a lot of government contracting. When that company was sold, I decided to go off on my own. It started with consulting. In fact, right after I started the Patriot Group, we actually jumped right in and started career fairs specifically for military veterans. After doing that for a few years and starting a nonprofit, I wanted to get back to the business side, the entrepreneur side, and strictly focus on recruiting as a business. And that's what we've been doing since then. So, but yeah, I love helping people. I love helping companies grow and find the right people. And it's just hugely rewarding on both sides, not only business and personally helping others. It's fun when you help someone out and you see a company grow because of the people you've helped bring into their organization.
And what is that process like when someone goes through the Patriot Group?
Well, on the candidate side, if they apply for a job or if I reach out to them because of a position opening, we'll have a conversation on the phone if I think they're a good fit. And if things progress, we make sure resume's in place, their background's a good fit. And then from there, we do an introduction to the company and eventually the hiring manager. And hopefully they'll get an interview. And then if everything works out, they'll get an offer, they get placed. They're happy, the company's happy. We stay in touch with them to make sure everything goes smoothly all the way up until they start day one in their new job. So that's kind of the goal. But I try to stay in contact with everyone. And my goal, whether they qualify or not, I do everything I can to respond to everybody. And gosh, probably thousands upon thousands of people apply for the jobs that we have with a number of companies. And I always keep those lines of communication open, regardless of who they are. But yeah, and that's just one of many things that we do to try to separate ourselves from, maybe other organizations that hire. Because communicating, let people know where they stand in the recruiting or the job process, I think is really critical. I just don't think we do enough of that today in recruiting.
Great. Well, how can others learn more about the Patriot Group?
Well, for us, you can find me on LinkedIn or go to the Patriot Group website, which is the Patriots with an S and then grp.com. But yeah, it's pretty easy to find. You can just search David Dickey and LinkedIn and probably find me or David Dickey and the Patriot Group. And my LinkedIn should come up, and so will the website. But yeah, it's pretty easy to find me. I do a lot on LinkedIn, kind of the primary platform. But yeah, that's where they can find me.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again today, David.
Hey, no problem. Hey, thanks for having me on.